Oh, you want me to lead in? No. Okay, Yao, this is Turbo Cup here coming at you for another Platinum cast today. Today we've got Koth Lakeside, two very good teams up here. Team Dunning-Kruger Effect, been around the block now for Platinum, now becoming a Platinum all-star kind of team. And the old Bonus, all off-classing of course, as they have been doing. And both teams having moderate success so far, 1-1 for the season. Both ones looking to take it out to a positive win KDR win-loss ratio here. And I'm joined by Duder, who I've never casted with before, but I've seen like all of your games, Duder. I've seen all of your stuff. Huge fan.
I'm very sorry to hear that, but I'm very happy to be here.
Oh no.
I'm probably going to sound a little funky tonight. I have literally mucus coming out of every orifice possible. My yard hates me, so it should be a fun time.
And yeah, we I lost my computer, for those who haven't been following me on Twitter, and I've been freaking out about it for like the last 48 hours, but I got my TF2 installation right back up and working, but I lost Spec Tools, which makes me really sad because that is a really cool program. If you're into casting or spectating at all, it's really, really good, and we're running Spec Tools now over on the XTV stream, right?
I like to play in hardcore mode, so, you know, I like to turn all that stuff off. That's cheating, man. I'm not a cheater.
That's true. Only max FPS in 64 graphics for the win. Those are the only ways you can play, right?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Exactly.
I like to play on a pink netbook like somebody else I know, so that's cool. But let's talk about these two teams we got going here on Lakeside this evening. Season 13, summer season of UGC Platinum. Tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah, so Team Dunning-Kruger Effect, they moved up from Gold in Season 11. This will be their second season in Platinum. They didn't do super hot last year, 4-6, but it was a very small Platinum season last year, so they were right in the middle of the pack. I'm not sure quite who they changed out. I'm pretty sure Paradox is a new pickup for them, but they still got the Mangachu, they still got Carl, they still got Velocity. Lelouch is still with them. Aegis. This is a very standard team. They've been playing together for a long time now, so not a super team for sure.
We should probably tell everyone what the Dunning-Kruger Effect is. Turbo, do you know what it is?
Oh man. Oh no.
It is.
I have no idea what
basically,
it is, to be honest.
The Dunning-Kruger Effect is when you think you're better at something than you really are, or you think you're a higher skill level than you really are. So it's a perfect name for a TF2 team. I love it.
It makes sense too. Every team thinks they're better than they really are, right? Like when it just comes down to it.
So going against DK Bonus, tell us a little bit about them.
Bonus, old guard Bonus, coming back from the dead, coming back from the grave, to bring all of their skills back together here. Elite team for sure, but they're all off-classing, and I think they've committed to the off-class. So far they've gone 1-1, which is not bad considering the variety of skill level here and hugely increased platinum pool here. A lot of the players played for Gentleman's Club last year, like Gankmeister, Firefly is an admin for UGC. Arthur, I think, played for Gentleman's Club last season. But yeah, these are all players that have been around the league for a long time. They spread off and then they're back together again. And of course, Hugh Laurie on the sniper, Steam, UGC chat forum talker extraordinaire. Really fun guy. And it looks like we're starting.
So we've got plugins unloaded, and we're about to get started here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, my name is Duder. I'm joined by Turbo Cop. We are watching Season 13, UGC Platinum. We've got the Dunning-Kruger Effect versus bonus points. Turbo, take away the mid.
Sure. Well, let's see. We got our demo. Mangachu jumping out quickly, but he has to fall back. He gets a nice early heal back up there, and we've got cannonballs on both sides of the map here. Loose cannons being rolled. Oh no, just by Mangachu. Mangachu running those loose cannons. We've got Crusade Abe Lincoln as the demo man, getting forced back. Nobody taking any good picks yet, but the scouts are down for both teams. There we go. Paradox getting found out by Ham, the spy on the backside, so that should be a first point cap here. Oh, but we get a stab back here by VRWDC. I think that's a name change. I'm not quite sure who that is. It must be an alias.
I've actually been watching Ham kind of this whole time here. He worked his way in real early back through the pool room there. Got a nice little headshot with the Ambassador on the scout. Immediately went after the sniper. Working out pretty well for him so far, and he's going pretty much sight unseen here. So kind of having his way with this mid, which is right now in control of bonus points. Time ticking down right now. Dunning-Kruger effect came out kind of strong there to start, but then it's sort of the wheels fell off and they just kind of got overwhelmed. We'll see what they can't do here. Going to work their way back up the right side right now. Heavy kind of peeking his way out there. And Hugh Laurie with a nice headshot there too. So we're going to see bonus points though pushing right back at him. They're returning aggression with aggression. So clearly they're controlling the point quite nicely right now.
Yeah, they lost their medic though, so it'll just be a matter of time until they're just scraped out of this fight. And ouch, they took a nice pipe to the took a nice pipe to the face, and a snipe onto Collide as well. Takes out all the cores.
I'd say very close to a wipe
make
there.
A play here, but he's not. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that point is going to get recaptured now back in the favor of DK, and now we'll see what they can do to set up a hold here. They have basically 100% Uber advantage, so this point is firmly in their control for the next minute or so here.
So I'm gonna, since they have the point, I'm gonna go over the DK roster real quick. We got Shingu on Scout, Aegis tagged up as A tonight, Velocity as the Pyro, Carl's the Heavy, Mangachu, Streamer Extraordinaire, is the Demo Man, Matawe, the team leader, is the Medic, Lelouch, been playing with them for a while now too, the Engineer. Oh, going ham, gets the Demo on the backside. Really, really good play for them. Demo is so crucial on Lakeside as well. Anyway, and who else we got? We got Paradox on Sniper, and VRWDC, I don't know who that is, but that's the spy. Yep, Paradox is the ringer for tonight. That should be okay. It's not, I mean, snipers are really, really important on Lakeside, but...
Yeah, man, I tell you, Red Medic is standing out awfully brave on the point with his head exposed there and full Uber. We do have both Ubers ready to go here. We'll see what Bonus decides to do. They're playing super passive right now, not really rushing too much out to the point, and they're actually losing classes forward, Ham down, and their Scout down right now too. So looks like they're going to try something up the right stairwell here. They're bringing the Demo in, throwing some damage up there. Forces the Uber pretty early. I think that's a lot earlier than they had planned. Right now they're going to get the Uber back on the point, push him back off there. Really nothing done, just kind of kissing sisters right now. Going to control the point though, and DK still firmly in control.
DK did a really good job on that Uber, but I think one thing they could have done a little bit better is that they ended up flashing their Heavy and Demo a lot between the two of them, so they lost a lot of Uber, but they did just maintain the point control there. They weren't going to get a lot of kills right behind the buffer zone area, so... good Uber, for sure. This is definitely going to buy them. They're going to be a mid-up when it's all said and done, and we still have even Ubers going down for both teams right now.
Yes. Still a minute left here, so we'll see what they can do with this. See him coming back on the point, finally getting a nice little push there, but just can't quite get the capture time on. Finally getting a couple players up on the point. Heavy firmly holding on the back of the point there. Kind of sight unseen right now. This is weird. Both teams are holding right off the point. Finally the capture starts going down here. And it does look like Bonus is going to get it back, but it looks like we're going to have Ubers ready to go at the exact same time here. So this could be a fun little mid-fight, and this could actually decide the round depending on how long we wait.
Oh yeah, if DK wins this Uber fight, they win the round for sure. I was surprised DK let them take that point. They were up in players actually, but they backed off, and DK pops into Bonus here. Bonus, I think, getting the better of this engagement so far. Velocity went down almost immediately. Scout fight happening on the point, but it's not going to matter too much. Engineer getting bonked out. And the cores have rotated to the right, but they're all close together. Now, the one thing DK has going their way is the Heavy's down right now. Soldier finds out the med.
Yeah, that was a lot of death right there for DK. That push did not go very well for them. It started off nice and organized, but then they kind of just spread out and everybody just started dying. And when you do that and the other team's sticking together and focusing on the damage, there's not much you can do about it. So Bonus now firmly in control, and it looks like they're going to flip the time here. They've got 15 seconds before it evens back up. Oh! Soldier goes for the kill there with the Market Gardener and bounces off the ground instead. Can't quite get the medic to get eyes in the back of his head there.
Yeah, that was actually Mangachu, I think, was doing the bomb there with the sticky launcher and the what is it called, the Ulupul caber. Ulupul caber?
I don't know. Looked like a soldier to me, but I don't know.
He was going too fast for me to catch him too.
I can barely see out my damn eyes right now, so it's all good. I'm just laughing at the bright colors as they move quickly across my screen.
Soldier forced from across the map in Uber here, and they're gonna Uber forward the Scout. He's gonna get way behind enemy lines. Gets a Metawe for his trouble. And Bonus have turned this around with superior picks this round, I think.
Yeah, Soldier went for the med there and kind of thought twice about it. He's really low health on the point right now, down to 69. Got the Scout coming up behind him right now. His Pyro's right there that could save him. Does finally put him out there. So the point's going to flip back here. 6-5 seconds left. They're going to get it back in time with 44 seconds to go. Right now, though, Bonus sitting on the Uber advantage. So they're going to hold about a 20% advantage to the push here. It's not going to mean a lot. So we're probably going to see one more push on the point, and that's the one that's going to decide who's going to get this first round.
Well, sniper advantage goes DK's way. Paradox finds a distracted Hugh Laurie there. And, oh, he finds a Puddles as well. So no Pyro, no Sniper. 2 picks for free for none. They had a spy in the... Bonus had a spy in their midst, but they were able to take care of it. The Med and Heavy, they're sitting right below the columns, like in the very back of the base. Soldier bombs in too!
Big jump, wow.
Huge jump.
Yeah, he gets the demo, didn't get the med. I'm guessing that's what he wanted. Does get the pop, though, and here we go. Both teams kind of on the point right now, and actually running the quick fix on red right now. It's a good move right there. Lots of healing very quickly, and they do hold the point, so 1-0 in the favor of the Dunning-Kruger effect.
So smart, DK, so smart. Switching off to that quick fix way before they actually needed it, but it was definitely, you know, before the next Uber came out to end the game. If they didn't have Uber there, they lost the round. Even though they forced out an early pop, even though Aegis got an amazing jump on him, like across the map, it was a huge banana jump. Anyway, mid-fight going down. Oh, Abe Lincoln goes down early again. Megachu cannot be stopped this round so far. He's just done so much. Engineer does like a sentry jump over to the back ends. He's in the back lines now with the Soldier. So we got 2 DK people surrounding the blue core.
Oh, and big jump from the blue Soldier, and the med takes him down. Nice little jump there by Master Pain. Yeah, whatever,
oh,
man. But
yeah.
Does end up getting the nice little follow-up rocket there. It's tough when you're using the black box. You're down a rocket, so you basically have to have a perfect jump in, reload as soon as you drop, and he played that out perfectly, took the med down.
Yeah, he didn't get greedy either. He didn't go for the air shot. He just waited for the medic to land again, and it was a very good, easy shot because once he had the positioning, definitely took him down real quick. Oh, it goes down to the jumps on the other soldier. They're not able to clean up on him. We find Abe Lincoln gets sniped out here for a second. I think that's going to be the opening DK needs to come back on this point, but it's already been a little bit of time here. We're already at 30 seconds, so. It'll be average at best if they get back on the point, but they really can't fail to retake it right now, or else they'll be super far behind. Medic has to, Metawee has to expose himself out here to some mini sentry fire. A sniper sightline does get out though, and there's a spy on him too. And Firefly, the medic. Yep.
DK's playing this mid really well right now. They're not kind of holding too far out. They're almost trying to bait Bonus back into them, and they're just controlling the top of the stairs and bringing all of that damage. You know, they're focusing the players right into that little kill zone they've got set up there. It's working out real nice for them.
Yeah, Bonus running on, or sorry, Metawee running the Kritzkrieg, so he has Demoman crits ready to go. I'm not sure if they know about it. They probably do. Oh, they pop in blind. Firefly goes down. 2
kills already. I mean, not a perfect Kritzkrieg, but they did get a couple kills there. Spy doing good work around the back end here. Ham's been actually having a nice round, even though he is bottom fragging on his team. Had some real nice Ambassador kills already here, too. So Hugh Laurie turning it on right now, though. A couple nice headshots chained together here in a row. That's always what you don't want to see from the enemy sniper is when he starts to get hot, especially on a map like Lakeside, where you pretty much stand in one spot and snipe across every single sight line.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie stabilized that point back for them there, and I think since they don't have an Uber, Metawee just doesn't want to go. They want to play it safe, and I mean, it won them the first round. I think who am I to complain about their strategy this game? So they got a good sniper in bookcase right now, going for the snipe, but he's completely getting surrounded right now. Engineer comes to his rescue with the scout, and they take out the soldier. So kind of a bait. It's like semi-sniper bait there, and they actually get a spy as well. Both spies actually going down here, so no spies for a little while.
VRWDC was in a really good spot, and he just decloaked a little too early right as the scout turned around.
Wow. That Kritzkrieg, I'm not sure if we caught it or not, but that was just a misfire of a Kritzkrieg. It did not get a lot done for them, but they still have a scout on the point. Recapping here for DK. Oh, he's going to get surrounded by... Oh, he just takes a stick to the face from the demo man. We got a sniper going forward. Oh, mini sentry killed the medic, I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's really not how you want to go down as a medic. Scout maybe, medic no.
Sniper Soldier playing on the Oasis side now. They're not up on the Raptors as they normally like to be, and points getting recapped here by DK, but the Soldier bomb in to stop it. Oh, it doesn't work out. Sentry Gun here to defend them out. Good Sentry Gun defenseman placement there. He
actually played a little over-aggressive and sort of outplayed his own rockets as he came down and couldn't follow it up with another one. They kind of scrambled in every which direction and took way too much damage on the jump in.
Yeah, it seemed like a good time to go, but DK just responded perfectly to it. So definitely, they have momentum in their favor for sure.
Big Kritzkrieg coming in though. Hang on a second here. He's gonna plant. He's just gonna plant stickies right now and see what he can get, which is probably gonna end up being 1 kill, just Firefly. So, yeah.
Yep.
It was a nice try there, so it didn't work out.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was certainly a really, really big risk there. They didn't get anything for their Kritzkrieg. They have to give up the point immediately because that's sort of what their backbone of their push is based on right now, is just the power of this Kritzkrieg.
Yeah,
Firefly is only at 20% though, so MetaWii will have another Kritzkrieg.
It looked like what happened was Blue Medic got picked, and I think Red expected them to just do that, you know, oh, our Medic's been picked, we better rush your Med, and they just kind of proactively popped that crits, expecting the entire team to be running at him, but no, not happening, so... still have an advantage though. Yeah, still have an advantage, and now even more so as Firefly goes down again. So that crits is going to be ready to go for DK here. However, time's ticking away on the point here, and they're rushing forward towards the spawn instead of capturing the point. Finally, come back there and start capturing the point.
Yeah, their spy and sniper just did huge work for them, getting like 2 kills apiece. And oh man, VR finds Redmond, the engineer, as well. So. Yeah, they're going to be able to re-get back this point. They dismantled bonus well, but they're still down in time, so they've got to like use this Kritzkrieg like.
Now would be a really good time to launch 1 crit sticky into the courtyard. And okay, they're rotating over to the right. They could have just taken out that entire team there.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got a
thinking exactly what I was thinking, but instead went on the left side and wasn't crits. But man, he could have dropped one right in between that entire team there.
That Hugh Laurie pick is actually really big because now we have Paradox sniping down Cave. We got a Scout and Soldier on the top.
Here come the crits.
We now have Kritzkriegs just like, this is artillery Kritzkriegs right now.
Yeah. I'd tell you, had he thrown that crit sticky out like 30 seconds ago, that whole blue team would have been just wrecked.
Yeah, that's true. But you can't, they don't even know they're there, so, you know, it's a total guess.
Yeah, Blue Soldier
doing
doing some work here. It actually does end up splitting the whole team up too. They're completely drawn off the point right now as the clock ticks over overtime, but they were ubered on the point as time expired. That's just unfortunate.
Wow, a little bit of an oversight there from Bonus is going to send them to an 0-2 deficit right now, which is surprising because they look like they've had this game under control, especially when they have the point most of the time. But DK is just able to respond in kind, and that Hugh Laurie pick near the end there gave them so much momentum.
Red Demo finally getting out to the point nice and quick here. I've been really surprised neither of these demos have been rolling out too quickly. It finally gets out there, throws a couple stickies down. Can't quite do anything with him though. Does throw some damage down. They lose Hugh Laurie there, so that's huge for the push out to mid. We'll see if DK can follow up on it. Scout trying to get a little creative there and got taken down for his efforts back behind.
He found an engineer, I think, and what really matters is that there's no sniper here. Sniper advantage going out.
And what really matters is DK is asserting their dominance. There's a phrase that I haven't thrown out in many, many weeks, months, years. I don't even know anymore. But they are taking control of this match right now, and. Man, Wu-Tang ain't nothing to you-know-what with, and right now DK is the Wu-Tang clan.
Oh, man, VR. Oh, he finds it! Wow, gets it in the corner.
Wow.
Incredible. VR also just got like a double stab, like right before this, too. He's just making huge picks this game.
Carl just floated the blue demo man there. He had a nice little Zeppelin ride back to Earth. That's just unfortunate. So, yeah, DK firmly in control right now. Bonus is going to have to really kind of change their strategy if they want to get back in this thing.
First drop of the game goes to Firefly. I wouldn't have predicted that at all. So.
Yeah, you know what they say, pop it, don't drop it.
Pop it,
also,
don't drop it.
Don't be bad.
Well, 150 to 0 is a little bit hard to deal with sometimes.
You know, they say that about car wrecks. It's not the speed and deceleration, it's the stopping that kills you.
Yeah. To use a term forward here, we've got the Scout vanguarding forward a little bit here with his Pyro on backup on the flank. They are going to like poke at the point. They've got their big classes here, and man, this Scout has been using the butcher knife with the Sandman for the whole game.
I meant to comment earlier, the Scouts on Blue has had some phenomenal ball skills this evening, really handling his balls well. I'm very impressed. Lots of balls to the face.
Incredible ball juggler, for sure.
Reminds me of high school a little bit, but we can get into that later.
Daiseku Desu, good name for ball handlers. Oh, yeah. This med's out of position. Ooh. This Firefly can't. There's no one here. He's totally done. Wow, it took a while, but I'm not sure where the rest of where Bonus was. They were all on platform.
I'm not sure if DK realizes they don't have the point. Finally, they get a couple people on there. About 30 seconds ticked down there, where they were all kind of running forward instead of dropping someone back on the point to cap. But I think they feel pretty confident right now in how they're playing this round, and they know that they can get out, get the frags, and get back in plenty of time.
They have DK has everything right now. Oh, nice.
Scout takes him down with the bleed effect from the ball to the face, and then the knife in the gut.
So DK have like all three advantages right now. They have the point with more time on it. They have a better Uber situation because they have more Uber building faster with the crit streak. So they have all momentum in their favor right now. And Bonus has got to play this safely.
I highly recommend having more Uber than less Uber. Eloquently put, my friend.
You always want to have at least 100 at all. Oh my god, there comes the crits. You cannot cushion the crits from the bathhouse, man. It's just not possible.
Yeah, Hugh Lowry dancing around like freaking ballerina over there. Scout can't quite hit him, does get away, but ends up eating a huge ball to the face there from the demo man. So things are not shaping up and not looking really good right now for Bonus. 50 seconds left on the clock here, and right now Bonus is not looking like they're getting it together. And at this point in time, you know, as someone who's been in this situation way too many times, and I'm willing to admit, the one thing you don't want to do is just, you know, let the comms fall apart. You just want to stay strong as a team and get out there and do what you can, but at the same time, you know, you want to win, and it starts getting pretty frustrated right about now.
Yeah, and they're doing pretty good about this. I mean, so they're all getting back in their positions. The engineer is kind of covering for the sniper. Oh, they see the spy, so VR is not going to get a free pick like he has been. And they're playing both conservatively, but also still pushing the point here. So this is the stance they need to take. Firefly is almost back up to his Uber, and Metawee might have his right before, but I think Firefly will be able to get a pop in if he needs it. So this is just going to come down to a 2-minute defense here. It's going to be really, really hard, but this game is not out of Bonus's hands quite yet.
No, not quite yet, but that's not going to help when the crit stickies are coming in and kind of destroying half your team on the point there.
Here they come.
Do get the Uber popped in, which is effective at not getting those two classes that are Ubered killed, but does little else to help them.
Yeah, he didn't flash a lot too, so Firefly, he maybe could have saved all of them, but you know, crit stickies are a dangerous thing to deal with. He could have at least saved 3 people. So.
Yeah, exactly. But right now, just they got that little.
Look at that bonk.
Little baby push in there, and I guess A for effort, but unfortunately F for success. So this is right now looking actually pretty one-sided. And I want to ask you, I think we're going to halftime here. Turbo Cup, I mean, are these teams that unbalanced? I expected these teams, I mean, I know everybody's kind of having fun off-classing, but looking at the names and the skill levels here, I expected this to be a lot more even than it has been thus far.
Well, DK's gotten a lot better from S12 to S13. They're definitely one of the teams to look out for sure. Bonus is off-classing, so like normally you wouldn't see Firefly playing a medic. You normally wouldn't see Ham playing a spy. So they're platinum players, but they're not playing what they're super comfortable with. They're getting more experience with other classes. So it's generally to be expected that they're not going to make the perfect decisions or have the perfect type of reaction to every situation.
Cool.
But really though, Mangachu's gotten much better rollouts so far. He's been at the point way sooner. They've gotten every single first point, and the success rate of like winning Koth, especially on Lakeside, when you get the point first, is something like 55-60% of the time. You have a chance of winning.
No.
So
87.5% of all statistics are made up on the spot, so I'm just gonna have to take your word for it. Before we get going on analysis for the next half here, I want to talk real quick. Let you guys know we've got another cast coming up this evening. ESEA O with X-Tine and I believe Marxist are going to be casting. Looks like it's going to be Cade Monster versus the entire department store of Goldman Sachs, so stay tuned. It might be a little overpowered, like 400 people work for them, so I don't know how they're going to sort the roster out, but do stay tuned for that. I know X-Tine's excited to get that rolling after we finish up here.
They all get one button apiece.
So, what does what needs to happen here? What does Bonus need to do to turn things around? Is it timing their Ubers differently? Is it maybe they respond with the Crits Krieg, come out early? I mean, what needs to change here, Turbo Cop?
Well, Crits Krieg actually kind of fell out of favor in Platinum a little bit last season on Lakeside. You were seeing lots of Ubers and quick fixes for the most part. DK is just taking huge momentum changes with the Crits Krieg so far. So they need to get some more pressure on the medic. I mean, you can always do that, but more importantly, I think they just need to get more spy-proofed. BR has had just way too good of a game so far, making huge picks on all types of cores, whether it's a demo heavy. Yeah, that one medic drop really cost them round 2 there. So, like, round 2 came down to that medic drop.
How much of that do you put on the hands of the Pyro not doing his or her job as well as they could be?
This is a tough Pyro map because you want to be looking in 2 places at once at all times. You want to be at the base of the stairs, reflecting back stickies or rockets or whatever, watching for a soldier to jump over you. And you also want to be watching behind you for a spy to come up. And also, you're always vulnerable to a scout coming from the sides. So this is a really, really hard Pyro map.
Essentially what you're saying is hold down mouse 1 and spin around 360 degrees the entire duration of the map to be successful as Pyro on Lakeside.
And M2 at the perfect times all the time.
Of course, alternate, that's the way to do it. Now, I noticed one thing's changed since I last played Lakeside in a competitive manner is teams don't seem to sprint for the pool house anymore. When did that metagame change, or is that just because these teams are not playing this as seriously?
I think that's a Sixes thing, isn't it? Going for pool?
We always did it in Highlander, but we were really bad, so maybe we were just doing it wrong.
We would do it in Silver all the time too. Actually, we would sprint for pool, and the reason we would sprint for pool is we had it in our heads that if we could lock down pool with early sticks, then they couldn't get pool, and then we had a big health pack that nobody else had access to. The problem with that is that over time, pushing out of pool is actually like way harder than pushing up from stairs. The choke point's a lot smaller. The angles like that people can hide around are a lot better. Like if you come up through pool house to the point, they could be hiding on lots of different ledges. They could be right behind you. They could be jumping over towards your side of the map and coming from all directions at that point. Whereas stairs, it's just way easier to make a concerted push, easy push front. And when you're this good and this coordinated, you can just make those concerted pushes together. That's what's really important.
For sure. Well, I can tell you what I've been doing lately, because I just tried to ready up an MVM to get this thing going here, and apparently F4 does not work when you're in spectator watching competitive TF2. So. Not sure what we're waiting on. It does look like someone needs to leave suddenly, so they might pause for like 2 minutes. Cool.
Sure, we can talk about other news going down in the TF2 world today. Mainly just the UGC ESEA Opens. We will be having 9 and Out tomorrow. I'm not sure who's going to be on it yet, but I will figure that out today for sure. Oh, geez, we also have to talk about I-52 fundraiser. Lang put together an amazing video on the Team Fortress TV site. You can find it over there, and he's running sort of a Kickstarter-like event with show matches of the top 4 NA teams. They're going to send 2 of them to the I-52 Grand Finals. One of them is esports, one of them is mix-up. I don't remember the other 2 because I'm not a big Sixes guy. Exertus. Oh, it's Exertus Esports and Froyo Tech. So they had a show match this weekend. I'm not sure it counted for their qualifier match. I think that's coming up fairly soon. But if you donate money, you've got lots of prizes to choose from and lots of stacks, lots of what's the word? Kickstarter level fundraising levels to win. Oh, okay, so July 6th is the tournament.
And don't forget, you come hang out with my dumbass in Chicago, July 26th. We're all meeting at Ignite. It's going to be a good time. Good time.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it does look like we are going live. Before we get started, guys, don't forget to check out patreon.com/EXTV. Let's, yeah, Mangachu tried to be cocky there, and that did not work out well for him. So let's, it's interesting. So now you got to wonder here, up 3-0. Does DK come out and get goofy? And it appears they are, as the engineer does a mini sentry jump across the map and immediately gets killed. So
he did that last round too, though. So.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I mean, you know, take a bunch of damage and then die immediately. That helps the team, I guess. Whatever. So,
well, you got like a little health pack right there. You could possibly steal, maybe.
Oh,
I mean,
okay, cool.
It's not necessarily the best thing in the world, but I think it is a way to be really, really annoying as an engineer.
Well,
and they win the fight anyway. Like
maybe we'll see him on the next top 5 TF2 bloopers with that lovely team-centric play. So we do see DK though coming in firm control here. Here we are again.
No, that was. Man, Bono should have had that at that point for sure. They should have had first point. I don't know what happened. It just seemed like their core just got rolled over, and they didn't have Uber advantage or anything. Midaway and crew just came through. MetaWeed and crew just came through and just
that was
wrecked.
That was weird, man. Like, I kind of expected Bonus to come out with a chip on their shoulder and just kind of drop Trow and throw it in their face here, but the complete opposite thing is happening. So I mean, maybe that's speaking just the skill levels here. You know, maybe Bonus is a little outclassed. Well, they're off-classing, so I don't know, man.
Well, he was doing a good job, and I do think the fault lies in the cores right now. They're not being safe enough, and they're not like pushing
almost got
together.
the caber. Almost got the caber. I have read though the fault is actually in our stars. So if you believe the marketing for that particular film, but so these teams are just not matching up right now, and it seems like DK is just kind of controlling everything right out of the gates. And with just under 2 minutes left here, this could be over pretty soon.
Yeah, wow, that's a really annoying mini sentry. I can't believe how much damage it just did. It just took out like the soldier, scout, and like part of the heavy on its own, not getting shot down. So good job, little mini sentry.
You have Ham sitting here behind the point, thinking about doing something here. He's disguised as an enemy pyro. Gonna come up and might be able to get a play on the med with the ambassador. See if he's gonna take somebody else down first. Oh, he actually gets Ubered and gets the backstab. Well, that's going on there. So that actually worked out pretty nicely. Still on point as his team is pushing in the Uber as well. So maybe this could be a little turning point here for Bonus, but you can't capital Uber, and finally they come off the point. And it does look like they are gonna flip the timer back in their favor here, but the question is, for how long?
Yeah, losing 2 minutes right off the first point there, despite like taking the first couple of kills, is really not where they want to be right now. They do get Paradox, so they do have sniper advantage, which is very, very big for them. They also have a very big Uber advantage too. They have about a 30% Uber advantage. They're going cave side, but leaving themselves open to soldier bumps again.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Aegis blows himself up for them, but the demo man almost went down.
The Metawi actually went down again there, and I don't know, maybe it's Matau. I mean, maybe we've been saying it wrong both ways. I mean, I don't know, honestly. I'm just gonna pronounce it Matawi. There we go. That's what I'm gonna go with that one.
I think it's a Pokemon, in which case it would be Metawi, right?
Okay, well I'm 31 years old. What's that?
So
sorry. Let me put my spectacles on. Maybe I can see it clearer.
So as we're gabbing about Pokemon, a medic drop does go down because they held on the platform too long. They got jumped by Aegis, and the scout follow-up came through. We also have a scout follow-up all the way onto their backside. Everyone's getting really, really spread again for DK, but Bonus isn't going to punish it, and this is their time to strike right now, actually. Even though their medic's down, they could come in, do a demo bomb, get the medic, do a soldier bomb, get the medic. But now they're regrouping, so.
Hammond set his tent up on the point there and fallen in love with the wall, and they knew he was there the entire time. Finally, the Pyro pushes him off the point. Timer does flip back, though, in favor of DK here, so it's crunch time right now for Bonus. And if they're going to do anything, they got to do it pretty soon here. They're going to have to deal with about a 70% Uber disadvantage. So I don't know, Turbo might be all over with the shouting, but you know, I've seen miracles in Manco before, so we'll see what we can do here.
Yeah, I've seen people come back from 3 rounds before, and they're forcing the pop here. This is really, really good. They only lose Pyro for their trouble right now, although the Scout went down to earlier things. Scout
Med's got the demo coming after him, though. Gets sticky and taken down later. Dog. That is not what you want to happen, and that may be it right there. 20-some seconds left, and Medic down. This is not going to end well for Bonus points. No points of bonus this time around.
Manga 2 chop top demo jumper NA, I just want to say. Possible consideration there.
Hey, Ham
that was a
finally
pretty
gets
sick
a
jump.
stab on the med, though. Ham finally showing up with the big backstabs. Maybe I'm going to eat my words here, but I don't think so, because with 1:40 left, even if they do flip it back, you still can't get any better at the game than you have playing here. So we're going to get some respawns, and it looks like DK is going to come back out, and it's actually not going to matter. They just let the timer go down. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. DK takes it 4-0 on this week 3 or 4 of summer season UGC 13. Week 3. Week 3. Week just like my commentary.
That was the first. You're doing good, Duder. That was like the first time I've able to cast like a bonus game like live before, and I have to admit I was a little disappointed. I thought they were going to be able to pull out a winner or two there for sure, at least one game or two, if they didn't win the whole thing outright.
Well, I think, you know, summer's for fun, although this time they are playing for medals, which, you know, basically is kind of like a hat, so it's worth your time, I guess. But, you know, summer's for fun and see some new strategies, some new techniques, new interesting things happening, and unfortunately we did not see any of that tonight, as DK basically just came out and threw it on the table, if you know what I'm saying. So, congratulations to them, and we'll prepare for next week. TurboCop, any closing thoughts here? Because I am just in stage 5 of mucus evacuation, and I'm having trouble even keeping my eyes open right now.
Lelouch, top mini-century jumper of North America, for sure. Gets my vote for that.
I knew what
like
2 of those words meant, so I will take. I will have to take your word for it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Duder. It's been an absolute pleasure joining you this evening. I hate to call it a wrap early on this cast, but do please stay tuned. Like I said, X-Time is going to follow this up with Marxist and some ESEA Open. I believe it's actually a playoff cast, I think. Maybe upper, lower brackets, or lower bracket finals. There you go. You guys can enjoy the bottom part of the brackets, the final part of it, so it's sure to be exciting. So please do stick around. TurboCop, any closing thoughts or shout-outs or general minutiae you want to bring up?
Shout out to my co-casters, Getaway Old Kip. You guys are doing awesome on 9 and Out, and ready to see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Well, yeah, definitely shout out to Kip. She jumped in here to make sure I was still breathing and your computer was still working, and both things were happening, albeit barely. Hopefully I can bring you guys some more energy next time, and hopefully that next time is pretty soon, because I've got some more time on my hands now, so maybe I can hang out with you guys more frequently. So until then, my name has been Duder. I've been joined by TurboCop, and this has been ESEA Season 13 Summer with a nice little 4L raffle stomp. So we'll see you guys next time. Later, dogs!